Want to do a little music?
Yeah. Is it on?
Yep.
You're live.
All right, we are live. It is 5:50. 5:50 on. We're a little early, aren't we? 5:50. Sunday at 5:50. We are early, and away we go. Check our stream. Health is great. Hello, Maria. How you doing on this Sunday evening?
Very good.
Very good. Finally over the.
Twiddling my thumbs all weekend. Just
Yeah,
waiting for 6 o'clock.
Waiting. Can't wait. We're going to be, and look, we got a bunch of new equipment. We're on the screen up there. See that? Kind of cool.
Look at
New
that.
lights and a very crappy camera. We're using my telephone because the camera is not hooked up yet. So we will have that. We can
Look kind of blue.
We do.
Like
I will tell you this. I'll tell you this, honey. We'll never do worse than we are today.
Yeah.
All right. Today will be the worst one we've done so far. Maybe the best one we've done so far. It'll be the worst. What is it? The worst one coming? I probably shouldn't ad-lib anything. All right. We're supposed to talk about, we're going to do a couple of things. Look, I got a, what would you call this thing? PowerPoint. Look at this. How about that? Top trades of the week. So we're going to go over the results so far. We will talk about the trades of the week, and we will answer any questions. We go live. If we go live, and I forgot to open up the Tasty Trade platform. Dang. I was going to show doing a crazy
Do it.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that while we're talking. So, okay. So first of all, let's go through where we are so far. And, I'm going to give people a chance to get into the chat room. And while I do that, I am going to bring up let's see if I can't bring up here off to the side, Tasty Trade platform, and have that up and running by the time people get here. Because I would like to do a couple of, it's not going to work because I got to have the password and the verification and all that. Well, no actual trade. We're not even going to know what the market's, you know what? I know how we can do it.
Yeah.
This is, like I said, I told you this would never be worse, right? Didn't I say that? And now all my predictions have come true. So let's see if I can get in here and at least see what the heck the market is doing when it opens. We want to look at the Qs.
Well, we always have the handy dandy phone.
Yeah, you got the handy dandy phone. So that's what you got. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, so I get through my 10 passwords here.
I wonder if I can actually, we're gonna just do a little technical thing here, folks, because I want to try and get, it would be great. It would just be great if we could have in here look at this. Look at this. It's not ideal, but it's not terrible. It's, well, I should have stopped when I said it wasn't ideal. There we go. All right, so we put this on 5 minutes, and we're going to go to 1 minute. Of course, it's not open yet. But when it does open, we ought to be able to see it. Okay, so are you able to do that? Do we ever get your phone going? All right, great. All right, so let's get through this. So top trades of the week. Okay, and here's where we are in the. If you don't know, we're running a 30,000 buying power challenge that we started October 1st with $30,000 in it. It's buying power, not actual money. It's real money, but it's 30,000 buying power. It's not the size of the account. We also run $1 million challenge. Again, buying power, not the size of the account. And both of them, I will show the results here. The 6 trades a day, obviously, started out at 6 trades a day. We did so well. Then now you could do 7 or 8 because there's enough buying power. But let's get to that here and take a look at where we are. Okay, so Maria, what have we got here? This is the $30,000 account since what?
Well, I'm going to read it from down here because that's kind of far for me.
All right.
So anyway, the $30,000 account, P&L is down $549.
Right? Since January 1st.
Okay.
It's only 400,
yeah, it's from January.
There's the trades. I mean,
and we have a winning percentage of 37% and trades of 446.
So not very many trades since January 1st. So it's, 15, 20 days. But here's the more important one since September 30th.
This is the $1 million account.
No, this is the $30,000 account. I think.
Still?
Yeah. I know. It's 10 grand though.
Wow.
I know. 30%. That's pretty good in 4 months. I guess
if it was $1 million, that would be
it would be
pretty
not as good. I mean, we make about 100 grand for every million we have invested. We make about 100 grand a month. So yeah, 10,000 would not be ideal. Would not be ideal. But I think that's in what 1,975 trades, and so it's not. It's fantastic, really. I mean, that's going to be 10,000
and P&L of 10,600.
Yeah.
A capture rate of 6.2%.
Yeah.
And total trades of 1975.
Yeah,
that was a good year.
That's good. Yeah, that was a good year. The capture rate is going to be low because these are 50 wide, so it's not nearly as good. All right, let's take a look at the $1 million account. Since January 1st, we're up like 12 grand. Normally we expect to make between 50 to 75 grand. We've been making 100 grand a month on $1 million, which is extraordinary and not to be poo-pooed. And you see we've had a couple down days. Again, I never really look at these numbers when it's such a short period of time because it's only 2,500 trades. And most importantly, it's just not that many days.
Right.
And so I like to look at something like this where you say, geez, that's September 30. Look at that, honey. In not quite even 4 months, it's up 300,000. So, I mean, that's right around 100% rate of return, I think, right? If that was at 333, if it was actually 4 months, that would be 330. There's a capture rate of almost 12%. What we used to be around 7-8% before we went to Vera 2.0 and around 10 at Vera 1.0, something like that. And that is around
10,000 trades.
10,700 trades. Yeah, so pretty consistent. So okay, what time we got? We got 3:56. So we got plenty of time before we go live. So let's take a look. Here is the $30,000 challenge, and I see we got them up there on our new teleprompter. See
I know. I like looking here.
I can't see it though. Okay, so here they are sorted by P&L, and you can see that the most profitable ones are at noon. And pink are the ones we're actually going to be putting on. I put the other ones up there in case you've got like a $50,000 in buying power, $100,000 in buying power. You might want to put on some of these others. These are 50 wide. I will tell you the profit, the capture rate, all much lower at 50 wide. But you're going to have much lower max drawdowns, so it's not going to be as wild as swings. And it just is personal preference. I am more of a gambler, so I take a lot of risks. Maria, you, I would say, are not a gambler. Would you say that?
Depends on which one I'm doing, how much I like it.
I suppose.
There's a lot of ifs in there. How can I tell you?
Yeah. So, but these are the 6 trades a day that we were going to put on as the pink ones, and plus the gambler special. In addition, we've got, what did we say, $42,000 in that account, now $40,000 in that account. So there is a lot more buying power. Remember, on a 50 wide, it's $5,000 max buying power per trade, but that goes down to around $2,000 in the afternoon because there's just a lot less time involved. So then if you want to sort it, some people say, well, can you sort it by time? Yes, we can sort it by time. And you'll see, again, the 4 of them at noon, and we're only going to do 2 of them because we don't want to get bunched up. But still, we've got one at 11:53. We've got 2 at 12:07. Notice at 15:51, that's more or less for the fun that we're going to have every day in our show at 3:45. We might start doing that at 3:30. That's what I've talked around the office. We've got a couple of new people here that are doing mathematician and a programmer, and then some people helping us with the Discords and all that stuff. And we had a lot of fakers in the Discord. If you're on the Discord, a lot of fakers, be careful. We started on January 11th, 2021, so that's how you can verify that it's us. Ours is DAB options, and people put DAB options period, DAB options dash period, DAB
underscore,
options underscore, all kinds
creative,
of things.
These people.
Yeah. Our son says that we must be successful if we have fakers, I guess. People try. We're not going to ask you for money. We're not gonna. It's just if you have any doubt, just come into the Discord and ask. And people in the Discord. If you see a faker, let us know.
Yeah.
So in our Discord, we do have a thing I want to draw to your attention, which is video suggestions. If you have suggestions for videos, I do check that. We check that Discord constantly, all the time. Comments are good too in the video. So underneath this video, you see. All right, let's go to the big account. These are the top 20. So what we do is we back test 7 to 20 million trades every single weekend. We added a bunch of back tests this weekend, a bunch of additional strategies, which we are not displaying on this sheet yet. We probably will in the future. But what we do is we then run that through Vera 2.0, and that's the AI that Maria has been working on for the last year or so, and it's really been refined lately. And then she kicks out to me a bunch of trades, around 200, 250 trades, and then I whittle those down based on some distributions fine tuning. Let's just leave it at that. It doesn't really matter how. But and then what we do is we go ahead and trade about 150, 170 trades a day as counted by Options Omega. All of our trades are done by the bots. So we have the back testing that we first do by Options Omega. We do the ChatGPT Vera 2.0 and that we put it all in. And then we place all of our bots with Options Omega and they execute all the bots. We trade on Tasty Trade and Schwab. So here are the top sorted by P&L. Someone said, can you do it by time? I'm glad you asked. Here they are by time. And you can see exactly what they are sorted by time. And again, you can see there's some bunching at 9:54. There's a lot of bunching at noon. I would not obviously put all these on at noon.
It's a lot, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot. You don't have to have $1 million in buying power to do this. Like I said, we'd be doing 150. But, oh, look at this market. Wow. Down. Is it down 330?
Down goes Fraser.
Down goes Fraser. I love this. We love down.
No.
We love down days. So let's get to the finish here. We don't trade one time. We trade for a long time. And I'm wondering, is there a place
got a way to go for me?
Can I see the chat room? Here it is. Love you guys. Where's Vera AI? Yeah. Hello, sir, they say, and handshaking. So, and we got, I guess, 25 people or so in there. We have a daily show that handles our Q&A at 3:45, and we do this live show every single week at 5:50. But the 3:45 show, we may start doing that at 3:30. And we already answered who Vera is. So I don't know if I can actually, this is doing it on the fly. If we can go to...
Go Tasty Screen?
I don't. Let's see here. You know what? I might be able to boom. Look at this. Look at this. I like this. I love these down days like this. This kind of stuff is fantastic. I don't know if you can see it up there on the screen, but it is. I'm just telling you, it's down 282. So I'm put this. I don't know if I can't move it around, but it's down 282, which is great. 278 now, so it's coming back a little bit. What we would do, I probably will go up to our office and start selling some naked puts in the queues. By the way, selling naked puts is extremely, extremely dangerous. I would not recommend it, at least unless you had 100,000, maybe 200,000 in your account, especially in the queues, maybe 300,000, you know. What's John doesn't do any. He's got 200 and something in his account. Right?
He was
doing them, yeah. He was doing them?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I kept bugging him.
I wouldn't do that.
You just got to go out the money. Way out.
Yeah, you got to go way out of the money. I go 12 delta, 45 to 60 days. I take them off at 25% profit unless I get greedy. Maria, you go?
I go 14 to 30 days, and I do more like a 16 delta.
Okay. And so before we close out, you got a big announcement. You're doing an earnings video later today, unless this light continues to be blue like this. But
are we going to show up like that? Look, it's so
I
weird.
hope not. But who knows?
I'm not even in it. Look, see?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay.
It's up here.
I just wanted to get next to you.
That's great. Once a year. All right. So anyway, you got a video coming out today about how you do your earnings trades, how you analyze them.
Right.
You're showing some Vera charts and stuff like that. And what is it? Your secret?
Yeah, I think there's like 30 earnings coming up between now and the end of the month. So that overwhelms. There's so many. How do you check each of these accounts?
That's 4 days. You know, that's just this week, right?
Right.
30 this week?
Well, from now, right here, look. All these.
Oh, yeah. You're going to do a video on each one of those?
No, I'm going to break down how I've gotten down. It's going to be probably 6 to 8 earnings that I'm really going to work on.
Okay.
But I mean, we had to go through a process of elimination here, and Vera makes it 100% easier.
Perfect. All right. So very good. I'm going to go back to our big screen here, see if there's any questions in the chat room. And if not, then we're going to call it a day. And there are not any questions today. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. And we hope that you guys have a great trading week. Let's try and go get them, huh?
Yep.
All right. Say goodbye, Maria.
Bye, Maria.
And that is the end of our stream. Tyler said we're supposed to be live for 20 seconds after we finish.
We are?
Yes. Oh, I'm not supposed to push the button until 20 seconds after we say. We're supposed to say goodbye, Maria.
Oh, then wait 20 seconds?
Then wait 20 seconds and cut it. Son of a gun. All right. Well, it is what it is.